Hey guys, Crew Blonde Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
I am Calvin.
We are back with The Walking Dead. Last time on The Walking Dead was,
The trash heap.
the trash people.
These fucking guys.
Yeah.
Speaking funny.
It's like that one lady from Labyrinth, but they were all that lady.
Yeah, it was a strange choice. Some people did not like it, some people did. That was the subject of a poll,
Yes!
which was, do you think the junkyard community was too over the top for you? 72 people said no, I liked it.
Huh. Well,
We had 142 people say, I need to see more before I decide. And we had 192 people say it was a little too much.
okay.
I'm going to look and see what some of the comments were saying. Maybe some shorter ones. If you want your comment being read from Patreon, try to keep it a little short. I know sometimes you need to have a little extra room, but...
Yeah. To make your point, sometimes you need to write a paragraph, but...
Yeah. Ethan said, I think they were a little intense for the vibe of this episode. Yeah, I would say maybe intense.
They seemed to be more intense than they needed to be.
Jude Miller said the heavy metals from car batteries made the trash people all kooky. God knows the chemicals that leach into them by now. That's not a bad one.
Lead?
Hunter Lopez said, I like this new group about as much as Calvin likes the prequels.
So you love them.
Yeah. James said maybe Jadis is a huge fan of The Office, especially Kevin. Remember that one part when Kevin's trying to speak fewer words, I guess? Subrath said, it's a little much, but I liked it. When they said up, 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 I giggled a little and was like, what the fuck did you just say? By the way, their leader's name has the same name as the witch in the Narnia movies. I did not catch that. Samantha said they are definitely strange, but they are still alive, so I guess that counts for something.
I suppose.
And Shashank says, their speech was weird, but I thought their community taking advantage of a junkyard worked, especially in a post-apocalyptic world. That is one of the few things, I guess, I really liked about him. I never really thought of the junkyard being a host of resources, but it definitely
One thing I
would be.
will say, the junkyard seemed way too big.
It was a pretty big one.
The purpose of a junkyard is to sort scrap
Yeah.
and then sell it off.
Yeah.
Seemed like they were stockpiling it.
Have they called
Just
it?
letting
Did they
it
call it
run.
a junkyard, or was it like a landfill?
It was definitely...
Well, it definitely had a lot of cars.
It definitely had a lot of cars.
But maybe it's a junkyard.
But there was also
landfill.
just a lot of shit.
Yeah,
like
there
that
was.
hole that
had
that
the
Rick was
wrong
down
name.
in.
Yeah. We were a little negative last episode. I would say I definitely was. But we try not to be too negative. I don't know. There's something about this show that I take it so seriously that I'm not letting things go like I would in a show like The Flash, I guess.
It's supernatural.
Yeah. I think it's what would you do in a zombie apocalypse is a question asked so much in certain conversations that you think about it so much so you're automatically taking it seriously.
Yeah.
So maybe it has something to do with that.
That's
Well,
possible.
I just think the first few seasons had such a serious tone.
True.
Definitely did.
I guess the further away from civilization, the weirder we're getting, which makes sense in a way, but sometimes it can be a little goofy, but I don't mind some goof. I like some goof.
Yeah.
So let's see if there's any goof in this episode by hitting the button. Oh, Fat Joey.
How do you know? Oh, yeah.
Just a sandwich.
Yeah.
He's always about survival. You think he'll just be like, I'm one of you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
True.
I don't know. They might turn him.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know.
I don't know if he'll turn him, but
He'll go along with it
he's
for a
very
while.
intelligent. He might be able
He
to outwit
is.
him.
What do you want?
Anything?
Sure, whatever.
Really, anything I want.
Dude, yes. You can have anything. What do you want?
Can I have lobster?
No, you can't have lobster. What the hell do you think this is?
Do you have canned pasta and tomato sauce?
You want orangey or red?
Orangey.
All right.
It makes head chips fresh.
Yeah, they got a kettle.
No thanks.
I like my chips stale, too.
Okay, I'll be back in 10. Enjoy your new place.
Some of them are really crunchy. Some of them are a little chewy.
Yeah.
I don't like them really chewy.
I like ridges.
Yeah.
Nice Broughton's chip too.
Yeah, and they really hold
Fuck
on.
yeah.
The ridges really hold on to
Right
the
now.
dip, don't they?
Yeah.
And I hate when I scoop up a Ruffles with chip dip and then I find a chip that I left in the night before. I'm like, fuck.
Ah.
Fucks everything up.
Oh, this fucking song. Forgot about it. Now it's gonna be in my head again. Oh, the banjo. Damn it. Just getting into it.
You're just getting. Should have left.
You know what? Fuck Dwight, though. Sorry. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him!
I mean, he should have left for his own good. But he's a bad man.
His wife's cool, though.
His wife is cool.
When Eugene bit his dick.
That was amazing.
That was the best part of the season.
right.
Like him now. My man.
Lipstick on one.
Did Daryl get his original bike when he left?
Yeah.
Did he? Okay.
Pissed me off so much when they took all his shit.
I know.
Don't be rude, asshole. Say hello. Hello.
You got a name, asshole?
Eugene. I have PhDs in biochemistry,
There's
as well as
lions coming in.
immunology and microbiology, and I've completed my doctorate, which makes me a doctor.
How do we keep them on their feet?
Come on, Eugene.
Step 1, melt down scrap metal. Step 2, pour it over the compromised walker as they are in contact with the chain link. The liquid metal will harden, both maintaining bodily integrity for the walker as well as affixing them to the fence. Bonus points for covering their head and protecting them from head trauma from hostiles and calamities.
God damn, if that ain't the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I hate Negan, but I like these two together.
Yeah. Well, I was gifted these pickles.
Gifted these pickles.
Did you say wives mean in plural?
Hell, yes I did.
He's gone. I don't know. I'm kind of worried.
Why don't you go have some fun?
It's a jar of pickles.
Smile, huh?
Yeah. Smile. Shit, he's got video games.
We could play something else.
Warlords? It's 4-player and quite the hoot.
Whatever you want. This is your night.
I'm staring at the hand.
He would be my favorite teacher.
Right?
Because he's so weird, but he's good at it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him.
That was a nice scene.
We always said that if we got separated, I should come back here and wait for you. You'd show up with beer and pretzels. You remember that? I remember you said there was
Same
so
G.
much you wanted to hold on to. And then it'd be gone. I let Daryl go because he reminded you of who you used to be. And I wanted to let you forget. I loved who you were. I'm sorry I made you into who you are. Goodbye.
It's a good line.
Honey.
Yeah, it is.
It's his.
Were they both hiding them when they were there?
They couldn't wear them.
That was very well edited.
Yeah, it
That
was.
scene.
We need your help.
I need my dick
I'm
sucked.
sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
She just wants to take something. She wants to go to sleep
Assisted
and
suicide.
not wake up.
That would be wildly irresponsible. She dies at night in her sleep. She turns while everyone is asleep.
We'll handle that part.
What if they want to give it to Negan?
We don't know what
Shit, I didn't think about that.
she's gonna do it.
There's no way he'd go out like that, though.
Best I can do for now. Come back later, we're playing poker.
You take
with
what
some
you want.
guys.
Yeah.
The line's a line. What, they not have them where you come from? You don't know how they work?
No, I'm familiar.
Get in it, prick.
Come on, Eugene.
Take it. Take that shit.
There he goes.
This is the one time.
There he goes.
My name is Dr. Eugene Porter. I've recently been appointed to the newly created post of Chief Engineer of this facility. I report directly to Negan, which means you report directly to my ass. I want this too. And this. I don't even know what you call this.
Suck
You call it a Grimbly Gunk.
Grimbly gunk.
You really dove in head first
shit!
on that one.
Oh, was it another punishment? Ah, shit.
That's where they did it.
Yep.
For who?
Doctor? Oh, no, Dwight. Shit.
No. Maybe? I don't know. They're in the front.
Shit.
And they didn't stand up. Or they didn't
They
kneel.
didn't kneel.
What?
I found this little souvenir tucked away in your desk. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You framed him.
That's some shit, Dwight.
See, Sherry told Whitey boy the whole story right before she was torn apart.
This would so fucking suck.
Fuck yeah.
Glad it's not the three girls, because I don't know if I could watch that.
Gonna kill him instead?
That's all he had to say.
He needs doctors, though.
That is all you had to say.
Shit!
Oh, well, maybe they have another doctor.
One would hope.
Good thing we got a spare Dr. Carson.
Okay.
Fuck!
Does he get up and start walking? Or you think he's too damaged?
No, I think the brain
would be done.
brain is boiled.
Would be kind of badass though if he was just like.
Well, remember the Farmhouse season 2?
Yeah.
Sid pills aren't for Amber, Sid pills are for Negan. That's why he wanted to. He'll believe me over you for the same reason he believed Dwight over the doctor. You're replaceable to him. I, on the other hand, am not.
You're a coward.
That is a correct assessment.
Could it have been a test, and those two were really loyal to Negan? That would have been badass play, but I don't know. They seem pretty sincere.
I hope he does in a way to not get them in trouble if it wasn't a test. I feel like it is a test.
You just have to answer me one question. And it's a big one. Who are
I'm Negan.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Utterly, completely, stone cold Negan. I was Negan before I even met you. I just needed to meet you properly to know. I'm Negan.
This does fit his character, but
We're Negan. Yeah.
wow,
That was one hell of an episode.
it was.
I don't fully believe it yet.
I don't know. I'm conflicted. I could see him doing it.
I could, but it also fits his character to conform.
True.
That way, he can work in the shadows and get the things that he needs.
I think he felt like, well, it's either this or death or something terrible.
So are we ruling out the idea that he is trying to place himself for a double agent kind of thing?
I think that he probably is.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I mean, maybe. That's what I kind of think, but I also kind of think he's scared. But what was that smile at the end? You know what I mean?
After you tell a lie and you know you got away with it, what do?
I always smile.
Exactly.
Sometimes it gets you. Sometimes it's the reason why I get caught. But then again, I know he's a scaredy cat. Like that's consistent since we've met him. I think it's both.
yeah.
I think he's scared. He doesn't want to die, so he's joining. But he's going to screw him over the first chance he gets, and knows that he can get away. Or
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, his non-hesitation to say I'm Negan in that last scene there, or the second to last scene. I don't know. It's great because I just don't know. I love not knowing.
It feels like to me he'd put the thought into it to decide that he was going to say that before.
Yeah.
So it feels like he didn't put as much.
He didn't try to draw it out to make it seem like a decision he was just making. Was that
Yeah.
it? Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. That it could also reinforce that he's actually going bad.
Yeah.
But
I can't imagine him turning like a villain, like Dwight. Like I'm
just saying, we've seen him be a straight up liar. He was introduced with this idea that he was part of this trying to go for the cure, right?
Yeah.
He said there's a cure in Washington D.C. If there's going to be a cure, it's going to be there because I'm part of this. He lied to Abraham and Rosita about it. Why did he tell the truth again? Abraham was going to drive into a bunch of walkers because he needed to get somewhere, and then he confessed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
hey,
it's not like he was found out.
You're gonna get us all killed.
Yeah.
I need to tell you the truth so you don't kill us all.
So what was he before?
I think he's just a guy. Like I think he's a guy that survives. Yeah.
Well, what did he do as an occupation?
I don't remember if it's
never
ever been,
really been clear.
revealed. It might have, and if it has, they'll tell us down in the comments. But I think he's just an extremely intelligent person that just didn't have much of a life before, and then once this happened, he just clanks on to whatever will keep him safe. I mean, he's said that in the past.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole reason why he found Abraham in the first place.
So, I don't...
Watching Abraham and that girl bang.
Yeah, no. I don't know, man. I think that there's a possibility of him doing it for real. I hope that he doesn't, of course.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right, we gotta move on from that, I guess.
Well, yeah, and... Okay, let's talk about Dwight.
So Sherry, I'm assuming, is gone, and no one's going to be looking for her now.
Well, they're not going to be, like, making search parties and stuff like that, but they're going to keep her eye out.
Because Dwight said that I killed her, right? And right before she died, she told him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I get you. It's pretty good play on Dwight to
frame the doctor, too.
Yeah. And it's the one guy that keeps talking to him about his wife.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a way of him being able to just not think about her anymore and fully
That's why I wonder, why the hell is the doctor, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's also kind of what she said in her note thing. It's like, I'm doing this so that you can forget who you used to be, so that you can become the person that you need to be to survive.
Yeah, but that's not the person I want to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's very compelling. And that letter scene, that was great.
The whole
back
scene
at
was
their
good.
house and everything, that was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know how much of the reaction we'll put in because I was just sitting there listening. But the edit of that letter scene was fantastic.
It's tremendous.
Okay.
You know, it's weird because sometimes you can see Walking Dead become straight art like that. You know what I mean?
See, like I've had a little bit of a problem the last couple episodes with the pace of the show because I feel like sometimes it's they want it to be this long so they can put this many ads in it, and sometimes things drag out.
Yeah.
This one, I felt like there were parts of it that was like could have been a little shorter, but I can't really see a whole lot I would have taken out.
I don't have a problem at
maybe
all.
some of the Dwight stuff. But
this
I'm just saying this one kind of
episode,
corrected my problem with the last couple.
It was very well paced.
Yeah.
I would like to see if there was like a different editor or something for different episodes.
You guys might not know this, but the girl with the barcode on her neck, she just looks familiar. I don't know, what is she from? If there's like a popular show that I'm recognize her from, put that down in the comments. But I don't know her name.
Which girl?
The girl with the barcode that was taking
tattooed on her neck.
that was taking Eugene around. It looks like a barcode. It's a thick one, but I wonder if you can scan it as a Rickroll.
That would be hilarious.
No, she semi reminds me of the rattlesnake girl from Westworld. A little bit.
It's not her.
Definitely not her.
Yeah.
But that's who she reminds me of.
Yeah. I just don't know who she's from. Anyway, the cool thing about this episode was there was no legacy character that's been in from the beginning or something like that in this episode. Well, there's Eugene, who we've had for a couple seasons now, but everybody else was introduced either the end of last season
5 or season 6.
or this, So that was cool that they can do an entire episode without, our main
They could do a show based on his journey.
Well,
yeah.
See, Eugene was he season 5 or was he season 4? 4.
I think 4.
Yeah.
Was this thing a test? I was thinking maybe it was, and I'm thinking it wasn't.
I thought it might have been.
I think he would have brought it up and bragged about.
I thought he would, but
I think they would have brought a full loop at the end.
But
of the
I mean, it
episode.
happened right after they left.
Well,
I think, unless it's just editing.
It was edited that way.
I thought it was meant to
it
imply
wasn't like
they
he
left
was waiting
and
in
then
the hall.
knock knock. I don't know.
Like it was light outside when they left.
Yeah.
And then when he came back in, it was dark.
I mean,
so I think it had been several hours.
Isn't that blonde girl, like after Negan left, they all went over and comforted her? Is that the same girl?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like this whole thing was made up for Eugene.
No.
I was wondering, that would be a pretty brilliant plan to see if someone was committed or not. Have all these hot chicks saying how awesome you are, having fun with you, fucking laughing, exploding shit,
Laughing all your bad jokes.
Playing your video
and
games.
have a heyday.
I'm saying, like, if you were going to weed out somebody, and he even said at the end, like, I don't make this offer to just anyone, but I wonder
certainly
if that
don't make it lightly.
Yes, I wonder if that meant that it was to imply that he had kind of set the situation up, but there's really no evidence for it, I guess.
Well, you can't necessarily count on him figuring out that was going to be for him.
No, but the idea is just to see if he would be loyal.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I'm sure Negan doesn't want one of his wives killing herself.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, will you protect yourself, or will you
protect what is
protect these
mine.
innocent, beautiful women? You know, like he chose himself, and I think Negan values that because someone that's going to protect himself is going to be most protected with Negan.
They're predictable.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's all I have. Do you guys got anything else? It's a good episode.
It's a great episode, yeah.
Okay, let's
don't have anything else.
Look at some Q&As real quick. Okay, so we're gonna look at hashtag Walking Dead Q&A and see what people were saying. Nick Champion says, "Is it just me, or was this episode's story development dragged out? It could have been half an episode." No,
I don't really.
I would have said that about previous episodes, not this one.
I like this episode. Yeah.
This episode I feel was very well paced.
Yeah.
All the scenes, they might have seemed long, but I feel that they were essential to show the character development and him feeling his limits in the community there.
Yeah. No, I think I enjoyed this one.
I really liked it.
Sonny said, "How do you feel about Dwight's story arc so far?" I feel like it might be kind of over at this point if he's going to then just become who he is now.
I like what they've done with him, I have to say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that he is.
Well, I don't think we're going to have closure. I mean, I don't think it's over because I think the wife stuff's going to come up later.
Yeah, that's possible. We can maybe.
I think he's got decisions to make.
If he was just going to change, why did he lie about killing his wife?
Because he couldn't find her.
That there is kind of a piece of closure for himself, for that person he used to be, and now he can be the person he is.
Yeah, but he's also leaving himself unnecessarily vulnerable should she show up again.
It's true.
To prove that he lied. He's protecting her for a reason. He still loves her.
Yeah.
He's hoping that somehow all of this will work out and they'll be together.
But does he know that she is gone and will never come back?
He didn't know. He had nothing to go on other than a note. She just said goodbye.
I feel like with him bringing the pretzels and the beer and putting it down and leaving it there, that was his goodbye to who he was, and then he just kind of wrapped everything up. I don't know. We'll see. There's definitely room, but if this was the end of his arc in terms of loyalty or finally becoming a true savior or Negan, it wouldn't be the worst as an ending for that, and then he just now becomes, I honestly don't want to see a whole lot more of Dwight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him, quote unquote, wasting a whole lot more time with his development.
I don't mind it.
So,
I like this one. If they show more good stuff like that, I'm all for it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Snickerdoodle, is Eugene playing the long con, or has he become Negan? Also, would that chick show up at any other community? So will we see Sherry again in another community?
Sherry, I don't know. Now that you mention it, I can imagine that.
She becomes a trash person?
Not that community.
I don't think she'll go to that community. If anything, I think she'll probably go to the community that she believes is the strongest, which would probably be Alexandria.
If it were me, I'd just fucking get the hell out of the Savior's
fucking Georgia.
area.
Where the hell they are?
They're in Washington, D.C. now.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of that state, man. Shit.
But if she did end up with the, small alliance that might be building, she would be valuable in knowing what's going on in there, the layout of the place, and stuff
numbers.
Like that. Yeah. Even though I guess Carl was also in there, but she would know more.
She would definitely know more.
Shire Folk says, "Do you think Dwight will betray Negan at some point?" I don't know about after this. Only if Sherry's involved, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if she does end up in the community and they start attacking, then will he betray?
Yeah, I feel like he set himself up for a position where he can just keep it status quo, do what he's doing now without having to worry about her. But if she shows back up, he's in a good position to do things up for Negan.
True.
Basically, just
I agree. Toast Knight says, "A small part of me, no matter how blasphemous, wants Eugene to go full savior, even if it's just for a little bit." I agree.
I I have to agree.
I just like him so much that when he gets any kind of influence or power, I'm excited for him.
Yeah,
even if it's
like fucking Samuel Tarly.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. All right, so that's going to be all the Q&As. We got to think of a poll for this week. I think everybody's going to be talking about Eugene going up the ladder of Negan. We'll kind of frame it like this: like, as of this point, is Eugene protecting himself by becoming a savior, or is he trying to go up the ladder to become a resource for Rick and the group? Right? Like, is he thinking about, I can hurt them from the inside, or is he thinking about, I can be protected from the inside? Which one do you think is his motivation? I'm going to say protection.
I'm going to say he's trying to be an asset.
Be an asset?
Be an asset for the group.
Okay. What do you think, Shane?
I think because of those little smile towards the camera.
Yeah.
Obviously trying to tell us that he's got a bigger plan.
Sure.
So that's what I think, yeah.
Okay. All right. Obviously, as a person that likes...
Without that, though,
yeah.
like, I know his character enough to know I think he's a scaredy cat. I think he's trying to survive. But I just
think it would be unexpected and fun if he just full-on became a savior.
I mean, it would definitely be very interesting to watch.
It would be
his
very,
character.
And I just feel like Walking Dead needs to throw some curveballs when it comes to what you expect and what you don't. Like, I didn't expect the trash people. That's not a ball I wanted to catch.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a sport I don't want to play.
Yeah. So go to patreon.com/blindwave. You can find that poll and all the polls. And we are done. Done. Thank you guys for watching this reaction to The Walking Dead. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch us every week. We do a reaction every week for The Walking Dead. We're doing a whole lot more stuff. Yes. You can find that poll at the button over there. Patreon.com/blindwave.
Blindwave.
No, I can't see.